Hi, everybody. It's Silo Rebels basketball here this evening from Cashin, Oklahoma, and the County Line Invitational Tournament semifinals. As the Silo Rebels take on the big assignment here this evening as they take on the Class 4A 9th-ranked Tuttle Tigers. Glad you're along with us this evening here on SiloRebels.tv. Kevin Farr, along with my man Asher, on commentary and camera duty tonight. As the Rebels coming off their highest scoring game of the season yesterday with an 85-61 win over Varnum in the opening round of the tournament. But things get much tougher here against the Tuttle Tigers. The Tigers 10-5 on the year, and they have played a rugged schedule. Beat Clinton yesterday in the first round in convincing fashion, 68-32, as they blew past the Red Tornadoes and into this semifinal contest. For the Rebels, it's going to be the normal starting five today of Carter Parker, Connor Cordell, Charlie Gardner, Kyler Proctor, and Hayden Roberts. I know some people were wondering about the health of Connor Cordell. He went out a little bit woozy, appeared in the second half yesterday, but he just seemed to be all right afterward, and he is back in the starting lineup. Ready to go. And the opening tip is controlled by Cashin. Rebels are going to start out in a zone defense as going to have some difficulty with the size of the Tigers, as they've got the 6'7" guy inside. We'll take a look at that lineup there, and Tuttle's going to turn it over against that Rebels. That matchup zone has given people problems. We'll see how Tuttle handles it with the 6'7" Noah Clark inside. He's a 6'7" junior. Silo's first offensive possession here, as they will work it in the front court. Drive, and that one stripped away. Stolen coming the other way. Layup is up and in for Gabe Avalar there. Avalar with the steal and lay-in. First turnover of the game on Silo. And Tuttle out to a 2-0 lead. Got a whistle, and I think a foul. Yep, foul called on Tuttle here. We are underway here from Cashin tonight. Rebels have the basketball. Tuttle in a man-to-man defense. Pass off. There's Carter Parker right side. Starts the drive, cut off by two defenders. Now feeds Roberts. Back out. Tuttle really pressuring out defensively. Here's a pass. It's deflected away. Saved by Parker. It was deflected, and he had the backcourt. There's an offensive foul. Cordell takes a charge. First of the night.
Why does it say 2 up there? Oh, it is -2.
Cordell takes the charge there. Connor not any worse for wear. Back taking charges tonight. Here's Proctor. Starts the drive. There's Tigers really athletic and physical. Here's a drive by Gardner, and a reverse layup is in Charlie with the reverse move down the baseline ties the game at 2. Coming back, and there's an offensive foul, number 2. Cordell takes another charge. He's got two charges here in the first 2 minutes, Asher.
I'm feeling good about this because Pollard's taking all the charges.
Well, so far, if he takes 1 a minute, that's going to be a record. That'd be 32 charges in the game. 2 minutes, 2 charges taken by Connor Cordell. 2 offensive fouls on Tuttle. Here's Charlie Gardner out front. Tied at 2. Proctor starts to drive. Trying to dish to Roberts, but a lot of hands in there for Tuttle. Come away with the steal. Out with it for the Tigers. Down in the front court was Richie Overcash. Overcash, an outstanding baseball player. Toss across. Here's a 3 on the way by Overcash. It's no good. Battled inside for the rebound. Taken away from Proctor, and scoring that time was Gabe Avalar. Second bucket for Avalar. Tuttle goes back in front. Here's Gardner out front. Charlie. Pass off to Parker, right side. Back up. Proctor for 3. It's good. Top of the key. Silo leads for the first time at 5-4.
Looks like Salo's playing pretty good.
Well, so far, hanging tough with the athletic and physical Tuttle Tigers here. The number 9 ranked team in Class 4A. Toss inside to the 6'7" guy. Pass back out. 3 on the way is good. Left Overcash all alone as the defense converges on Noah Clark, and Overcash hits the 3 to put Tuttle back in front. Gardner picks up the dribble out front. Now off to Parker. Cordell with it. Dribbles back toward the top of the key. Picks up his dribble there. Now Proctor comes out to retrieve it. Looking for a screen. Now stops. Now feed back to Proctor inside. In traffic. That one's blocked. Clark blocks it. Tuttle comes away with the rebound. Down quickly. 3 on the way from the corners. No good. And there's Avalar with the rebound, but it's stolen. Taken away by Roberts. Hayden with the steal there. Silo has it back, trailing by 2 this trip. Here's Proctor. Out front, the pass goes to Parker. Proctor for 3, top of the key, and that one just nicks the front iron. Into the hands of Tuttle. Here come the Tigers down with it. Left side, baseline drive, kick out. Here comes another 3 on the way, and it's no good for the right side, but there's Clark with a rebound inside. The 6'7" guy gets it back, and he hits the shot just inside the free throw line. Couple of rebounds early for Noah Clark, and he has his first bucket. Tuttle by 4. Here's Roberts left side. Gives off Cordell, top of the key, 3 on the way, and when hard off the iron, bounces over the backboard and out of bounds. Well, the Rebels kind of outgunned with the athleticism and physicality of the Tigers a little bit. Going to have to hit those outside shots to have a chance. And subs check in. Daxter Thomas in the game. Also, Kaysen Taylor has checked in for the first time. Parker and Roberts get a breather. Tuttle working the basketball. There's another 3 on the way. It's good. That time it was Garrett Redwine with the tray. Tuttle's come out hot. 12-5. Tigers have scored 8 points in a row. There's a shot up and good by Proctor. Kyler with 5 of the 7 thus far. Back inside, Clark dumps it in there. Shot is up and a foul is called on the made bucket. Chance for a 3-point play. Garrett Redwine got the feed and the score. Gardner's whistled for the foul. Redwine at the line. And a shot is up and makes it an 8-point game. Redwine with 6 here of the 15 Tuttle points. 2 minutes and change to go here in the first quarter. Out front, here's Proctor. Thought about the three from about 24 feet, but passed it up. Now out Gardner, his pass down to the baseline. It's deflected and into the hands of a Tiger, but he was on the inline. That was Mason Dennis. Now Proctor and Cordell will check out as Roberts and Parker come back in. Taylor triggers it in. Ball goes to Daxter Thomas on the baseline. Bounces inside through the legs of Taylor into the hands of Tuttle. Here comes the Tigers, and it's going to be a layup on the other end. Layup there for Avalar. He's got 6. Timeout Silo as Tuttle has quickly taken a 10-point lead. Tigers extremely athletic and physical, and they are making it tough on Silo down here on the offensive end on every possession. So 1:37 to go. Rebels inbounding. Down with it, Gardner. Has it deflected, but saved there. Daxter Thomas with the basketball. Now to Parker. Out front to Taylor. 1:22 to go. Parker starts the drive. Dish out. Rebels working some clock. And the three is short by Gardner. Rebound off the Tuttle, and the Rebels don't get back defensively there. Gave up a layup. After the missed three, 12-point Tiger lead. Pass into the corner. Headed out of bounds. Saved. Here comes Tuttle in transition. Lay-in is good. It's just the Rebels can't get back quick enough defensively. And back-to-back turnovers. And they trail by 14. Coach Weil has to take another timeout. Silo basketball. .28 seconds left in the quarter. It's been all Tuttle since the early surge. Pass off. Here's Parker on the left side. Really extended out on him. Proctor has it now toward the right corner. Clock down to 10. Here's Parker going to try a long three. That one from about 25. Rebound tapped into the hands of Proctor. Baseline shot is no good. Rebound off to the Tigers. 2 seconds to go. They won't get a shot off. That's the end of the quarter. Silo just 7 points in the first quarter as points difficult to come by. While Tuttle picks up 21 in the period, led by Gabe Avalar with 10. A 14-point Tuttle lead after one quarter. Knew it was going to be tough Tuttle came in ranked number 14 in Class 2A. So 1 quarter in the books. Silo basketball to begin the second period here. It's Roberts. Pass off on the left side to Proctor. Now to Cordell on the baseline. Proctor gets it back. Shoot three on the way. It's good. Kyler's second three. He's got 8 of the 10 Silo points. 21-10 now. Tigers working the basketball. Rebels in a man-to-man defense. We got an offensive foul called. Somebody with an illegal screen for Tuttle. That whistled on Mason Dennis. Illegal screen there. Gives the basketball back to Silo. Proctor out at the point. Now feed inside. Gardner in traffic in the paint. Toss back out. Parker had a shot for a second. Pass it up. Now Proctor will take it from the elbow. Rebound is off to Tuttle. Ball was deflected around inside. Ended up in the hands of the Tigers. Here's a steal by Proctor. Anticipated the pass. Layup on the other end. It's good. Connor Proctor in double figures with 10 already. Cuts the Tuttle lead to 9. Coming back here is the 3 by the 6'7" Noah Clark. No good, but an offensive rebound for Tuttle. Another 3 misses. Gardner has the rebound. Charlie dribbles it into the front court. Doesn't have numbers here. Cordell's going to pull it back out. 4 Tigers were back defensively there. Now Proctor starts the drive, stops, feeds Roberts, splits 2 defenders, and that one is rejected out of bounds by Clark. The block shot. Roberts inbounds there to Proctor. Proctor's going to try a 3 out front, and that one rims off no good. Rebound controlled by Tuttle. Overcash down with it. Right side, 6 minutes to go here in the half, and a foul is whistled on Silo. Just a second team foul as that one goes on Hayden Roberts. Ball goes to Clark. Now left side. Way out away from the basket is a 6'7" Clark. He's going to shoot another 3 and miss. But another offensive board there for Tuttle. Tigers working the glass effectively. Multiple second chance opportunities. There's a pass. Rifle shot inside, toss back out, another one. It's up and good this time. That one from Mason Dennis. Dennis with the 3. First points of the second quarter for Tuttle. Took 2.5 minutes there. But it extends the lead back to double digits. Silo had opened the quarter on a 5-0 run. Here's Proctor. Dribbles inside. Toss out. Cordell. Back to Parker. Right side. Proctor saves that one from going out of bounds. He'll dive in, kick back out. Gardner starts to penetrate. Pull-up shot is no good. That one long and missed everything. Rebound into the hands of Tuttle. Now Cordell comes up with the loose ball steal. Deflected that one away and comes up with a steal. Tuttle with the shot. Gardner, the Rebels' leading scorer, has not been able to get untracked offensively here in the first half. Just 2 points, and that came early on. Proctor has 10, and nobody else has scored for Silo. Proctor out front. Dish off, right side. Here's Charlie. Now dishes in there to Roberts, who has it knocked away and out of bounds. Tuttle, pretty good defensively. Now Proctor with a drive, shoots, scores, and is fouled. So Connor has been the offense for Silo here in the first half. He's got 12 now. They count the bucket. Proctor's free throw, rims off no good. Cordell fighting inside for the rebound, can't come up with it. Ends up in the hands of the Tigers. Here's a drive, splitting defenders, and all the way to the glass, and scoring was Garrett Redwine. Just right down the heart of the lane, Tuttle answers. Now Proctor dribbling out front, feeds off Cordell right side. Proctor to Charlie. Gardner fires a pass across the defense, and that one's stolen, and taking it all the way to the other end. Roberts commits the foul to avoid the layup. The pass across the zone. Now Charlie's headed toward the bench. Talking to Coach Weil, I think he might have been asking for a sub there as Cason Taylor gets ready to check back in. 3:48 to go, and he's coming in actually for Roberts. So on the floor for Silo is Cordell, Parker, Proctor, Taylor, and Gardner. So that free throw's good. 1 out of 2 there by Dennis. Cordell has it, bounces inside to Cordell, or to Taylor, and it's stolen away. Off the hands of Cason. Tuttle comes out with it. Rebels have had trouble with turnovers. Long three this time, and it's no good. Proctor yanks down the rebound. Here's Charlie. Penetrates inside, around a defender. He's called for a travel. Timeout Tuttle. 3:11 to go here in the first half. Well, the Rebels have tightened up defensively here in the second quarter after allowing 21 in the first. Tuttle with just 6 here in the second. Actually, Silo has outscored them 7-6. All 7 points coming from Connor Proctor. Probably got to be the first half MVP, doesn't he, Asher?
Yeah.
Kevin Farr joined by my man Asher.
Collar's probably like the player.
Yep. Collar's had a good game thus far. 12 points. 12 of the 14 for Silo here. And we are halfway through this second quarter. So out of the timeout. See the Rebels still in that, back in that matchup zone here. They've switched up a little bit. Actually, Cordell is chasing Garrett Redwine all over the court. And Silo's going to force a turnover. Pretty good job defensively that time. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Daxter Thomas checks in. Here's Proctor, feeds Taylor right side. Now Proctor drives the baseline. Cut off there, dribbles back out. Feeds Cordell. Double team down on the baseline. He's called for a travel. Sub in for the Tigers. Tuttle just unable to get much in sync offensively. Tuttle has been very good this year on the defensive end of the court. Just looking at their scores as Clark has that one knocked away, but saved. Pass back out front. Cordell chasing the basketball. 2 minutes to go before halftime. Now Tigers content to work the clock. Clark feeds just outside the lane. Shot is up and good. Redwine got free and hits it. Connects for his 10th point. Down with it, Proctor between two defenders, heading to the basket and is fouled. Somebody on a hold. That'll be the 17th foul, and Connor is going to the line. 1-1. Free throw is up, and it's no good. Rims off on the free throw. Rebels 0 for 2 at the line now today. A minute and a half remaining here before halftime. Whistle and a foul called. It's going on Silo. That'll be on Cordell. And that's just the 4th team foul for the Rebels. Tuttle was the 2nd seed in this tournament, only behind Oklahoma Christian School. Both those in the top 10 in Class 4A. Baseline jumpers up and good. Redwine hits again. He's a good player.
Yeah.
Now with 14, he equals Silo's total. Gardner out top of the key. Tuttle in his zone. Swing it back. Now inside. Gardner, and they're going to get him for a travel. Was trying to get free inside, but 2 Tigers there defensively and took an extra step. Charlie trying to work around the basket. Couldn't find any opening. Under a minute left. Feeding, Redwine cutting to the basket, and he's fouled. Cordell going to get charged with that one. They're not putting, well, let's see how many that is on. Yep, they put it up there a second. 2 on Connor. He'll check out. So it doesn't pick up the 3rd here in the last 39 seconds of the half as Christian Vining checks in. Whistle, and there's a foul. It's going on Gardner. Charlie picks up that one, and that'll be his 2nd. He's going to stay in. Just 16 fouls. Inbounds, and there's 3 straight Silo fouls in a matter of about 5 seconds. That one called on Dexter Thomas. And that's going to send Redwine to the free throw line. 2 shots. First one's up and good for the 6'1" senior. Next one is good. He hit them both. Tuttle lead is 19 at 33-14. Down with it, Taylor. Out front, Vining. Now Proctor on the left wing. Toss back out front into the hands of Gardner. Tuttle staying in that zone, not allowing any drives. Charlie tries to drive, stops, pulls up, some contact. He was looking for the call, didn't get it. Tuttle coming to the other end. Layup is no good. Rebound inside, taken away by Kason Taylor. Now the outlet pass is stolen. Going up with the shot from 26 is no good from Mason Dennis, and that's the end of the first half. Tuttle leading Silo 33-14 at halftime. Let's see, 12 points in that second period for the Tigers and 7 for the Rebels. As Tuttle closes on a bit of a run after Silo had cut into the lead, but 7 points in each quarter for the Silo Rebels, and 12 of those 14 points have come from Kyler Proctor in half number 1, 2 for Charlie Gardner. That's it for the Rebels offensively. For Tuttle, it has been Garrett Redwine with 14 to lead the way. Gabe Avalar, 10, all coming in the first quarter. Those are the two leaders for the Tuttle Tigers in half number 1. And it is a 19-point Tuttle lead here at halftime. Winner moves on to the championship game tomorrow night, and the Rebels can't find a rally in the second half. They will play for third place, and that is a scheduled 5:30 start tomorrow. Likely against Fairview, as it'll be OCS and Fairview in the late game tonight, 8:20 the scheduled start time, with Oklahoma Christian School, who, let's see, they are... Oklahoma Christian is ranked 6th in Class 4A. Tuttle's ranked 9th. Those were the top 2 seeds in the tournament, and probably going to play out like that. As Fairview facing Oklahoma Christian here this evening. Let's see, on the season, the Yellow Jackets are 7-4 after a win over Cashion last night, 59-50 in that contest. Halftime here from Cashion. Kevin Farr along with my man Asher. And so Asher, we talked about your Mexican food last night. But
Yeah.
what are we looking for tonight?
For the eat?
Yeah, what you gonna have for dinner tonight? Any idea? You called it last night.
It has to at least be like everything pie restaurant.
Do what?
Like you know those type of restaurants that just have everything in it?
You going to a buffet? You going to a buffet?
Probably, yeah.
All right,
There you go.
Asher's going to try to find a buffet tonight. Find a variety of food tonight. So you were telling me about your. You're telling me more about your bat, your new bat.
Oh, my Marucci bat.
Yeah.
I hit dingers with it.
Hit dingers. Hit some more dingers.
Yeah.
You were saying you were hitting in the indoor the other day.
Yeah.
Been outside again? Hit any more over the fence?
Yeah.
You did? Well, there you go. And you said it had pretty good pop.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Asher, ready for baseball season? When's baseball season start?
Spring.
Well, I know it's in the spring, but how long?
For 5th grade?
Yeah. Any idea? Don't know?
No.
Probably March. Probably March, huh?
Oh, yeah, probably March.
Yeah, probably in March. So, Asher, ready to play. What team? What's your Name of your team?
Probably take some of homers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
The Homers.
Yeah.
Well, you ought to hit some dingers then. I mean, if
Yeah.
you're playing for the Homers.
Yeah.
Since that's the team name.
Yeah.
Got to be able to hit them out of the park.
Yeah, because it's the name is
Yeah.
homers.
Yep.
That's what it's called, though.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Y'all been practicing yet?
Yeah.
Yep.
I practice with a team.
Yeah. In what position you play?
Position?
Yeah.
Outfield.
Outfield?
Yeah.
Is that because you got a gun out there? Throw people out?
Yeah, center field.
Yeah. So you got a cannon, you can throw them out. If they hit one
Yeah.
out there, try to score on you.
Or I could play anything in outfield.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I can hit, I can outfield, I can...
You're versatile. Play any of those outfield positions.
Yeah. Best is center field, though.
Best is center?
Yeah.
Is that your favorite?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. We'll have to get out, watch you play sometime. Once the season starts.
What?
Have to get out and watch you play once the season starts.
What?
Have to get out and watch you play the games once the season starts. Is your headphones not working?
No.
It's halftime here from Cashin. And the Lady Rebels have already punched their ticket for the championship game tomorrow night. 7 o'clock, the start time. And we'll have it for you here on SiloRebels.tv. Me and Asher will be right here from Cashin tomorrow night. And the boys trailing here at halftime. Got a lot of ground to make up, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think they have a 29-point lead.
19.
19.
Yep. 19-point deficit. So, well, yesterday you said they needed some threes to start the second half and hit 3 in a row. Eh?
This quarter, I think we're gonna make more threes and try to come back.
Whoop.
Try to come back better and
Yeah.
make more threes.
Okay.
That's how we always are. We always play better at halftime.
Now the defense picked up there in the second quarter after allowing 21 in the first. The Rebels only gave up 12 in the second period, but still just managed 7 points before the half there in quarter number 2. Full slate next week. The Rebels have 3 games, 2 of those on the road. Tuesday night be at Atoka, as it'll be Silo and Atoka. And it'll be right here on SiloRebels.tv Tuesday night from Atoka. You going to be at Atoka?
Yeah.
Yep, going to be there. Asher will be there. And then Thursday night, back home, it's homecoming. The Rebels at home, and they will take on Colbert in the homecoming game on Thursday night. And then another long road trip coming up Saturday as they will return the game from earlier this season, take on Sequoia Tahlequah. Remember that game?
Yeah.
That was a good one earlier this year.
I think Silo won.
Yep, Silo won them both back in December, but got to go to Sequoia this time, and it's going to be tougher up there trying to duplicate those wins that the Rebels got over the Indians when they came to Silo back in December. So that's the slate tomorrow, or that's the slate next week. We'll have all 3 games here on SiloRebels.tv. I think the Saturday game is an afternoon game. I believe 2 o'clock the scheduled start time. Let you know for sure on that later, those earlier games next week. But normal time on Tuesday at Atoka, and then Thursday back home for homecoming with Colbert in that one. Warm-ups finishing up here in the before the start of the second half. One more half to go before Asher can go try to find that buffet. I bet your mom can probably find one somewhere.
There's probably at least 4 buffets in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I would imagine. They probably got several.
We're going to work hard this game.
Yep. So, as the halftime clock winds down here, and see who the Rebels send out to start the second half. I would guess it's going to be the 5 that started the game. And as they break the huddle. And Carter Parker, Connor Cordell, Charlie Gardner, Kyler Proctor, and Hayden Roberts out there. Looks like Tuttle has Noah Clark on the court. Or Jackson Nix out there as well. Gabe Avalar. Clark has it. Backdoor cut, and there's a driving shot by Redwine. And he was a thorn in their side in the first half, and once again starts the second half the same way with Redwine with a driving bucket. Tuttle still in that zone. And the Rebels have found the going tough, trying to penetrate it or find an open 3. As they are extending out on that zone. Here's a pass inside. Proctor feeds underneath the basket. Cordell with a nice underhand scoop. Puts it up and in. Like that one?
Yeah.
Cordell with his first points. Tuttle comes back with it. Pass around the perimeter. Back out front. They swing it. Redwine now gets it. Oh, backdoor cut and wide open. Mason Dennis puts it up and in. Rebels got lost defensively there. Double team came against the big guy Clark inside. Now feed Cordell underneath. Oh, he has it rejected. Well, he challenged the 6'7" guy. That didn't work out too well.
You shouldn't challenge a 6'7" when you're 6 foot.
Yeah, that might should have gave him a head fake or something. But the shot got blocked. Now Gardner's shot is blocked again. That's 2 straight blocks for Clark. He's got it out in transition for Tuttle. Now bounce pass inside. They can't score as the Rebels got back defensively. Redwine has it on the baseline, or that's Overcash, and foul is whistled on Silo. And it's going to be the 3rd on Charlie. Gardner picks up number 3. We got a whistle, and Coach Weil wants a timeout.
We need to start shooting threes.
Well,
Get good at it.
Yeah, it hadn't been tough to get open because Tuttle has really been extending out defensively. They got quite a bit of length. And those 3-point shots have been hard to come by. Getting open looks here thus far. Tuttle was the 2 seed in the tournament. Rebels were the 3 seed. Come in. Here's a inbounds pass. Clark misses from point blank, but getting the rebound was Redwine for Tuttle. He gets it back. Toss left side. Swinging back out front. That time Avalar passed up the 3. All his points have been coming at the rim. Working around the perimeter. Overcash has it. Now swing it. Looking for Clark inside. He's matched up one-on-one with Proctor now. Fires on the three. Roberts has the board. Gives it to Gardner. Here comes Charlie into the front court. Now to Proctor. Dribbles out front. There's Parker right side. Got a guy in his face. Now Gardner just inside the free throw line. Back out to Proctor. Here's Roberts. He had a three, passed it up. Cordell's going to take it from the corner and hit it. Connor's got all the points for Silo here in the second half thus far. The three from the corner there. Now Clark fakes the shot. Pass inside, deflected by Roberts. Got a hand on that one, but it goes out of bounds. Rebels have outscored them 5-4 thus far in their first 3 minutes of this second half. Cordell's going to be called for a bump. They've been letting a lot of that contact go, but he was not going to allow Redwine to drive that time. It's going to be Connor's third. Here's a shot from the corner, is no good. Overcash missed the three that time. Gardner has the rebound. Charlie works it in the offensive end, feeds off there to Proctor. Now Parker for three, got open, and he hits it. There's your three, Asher.
There we go.
That's a couple in a row. Cut the lead to 15. Overcash, give and go with Clark, misses the shot from inside. Rebound down. Parker started to back his way toward a three. Proctor fakes the three. Drives inside. Kick out. Now to Roberts. Now Cordell cutting to the basket. And his shot is blocked, but it's deflected out to Proctor. Proctor pulls up. Shoots from 10 feet. Misses. And the rebound off to Tuttle. Tigers have the basketball. Avalar now to Overcash on the left side. Pass across the defense. Ends up in the hands of Clark. Toss out. Three on the way is no good. Avalar tracks down the long rebound. Trying to work it inside of the 6'7" Clark, but he's got Proctor on him, but now they get it to him, and he turns around and shoots and misses. From 12 feet that time. Didn't try to attack Proctor. Now Gardner coming to the other end, and he forces his way inside against Clark and is fouled, and he'll have a chance at free throws. Well, once again, tried to attack the 6'7" Noah Clark, and Coach Merritt wants a timeout. Rebels have made things tougher on the defensive end once again here in the second half. Tuttle's been held to just 4 points. As I talked about earlier, though, the Tigers, they are a pretty good defensive team. Let's see, on the season, they have allowed more than 45 points just, let's see, 5 times. 5 of their 15 games, they've allowed more than 45 points. Rest of those, they've held opponents to 45 or fewer. And Silo right now sitting at 22. So teams have found things very difficult offensively against the 9th-ranked Tuttle Tigers, who have played a rugged schedule. In fact, let's see, they have played six top 10 teams, and in their 15 games they have played this year. Free throw by Gardner is no good. Charlie couldn't get it to fall. He's still stuck on 2 points since early on. Here's the next one, and that one rims out as well. Halfway down, came out. 0 for 2 that trip. 3:27 to go. Tigers have it back. Avalar pass out front. There it's stolen away. Cornell in transition takes it all the way in and scores. Connor Cordell with the steal and the layup. He's got 7 in the quarter for Connor. 7 of the 10. Coming back down, and there's one taken away. Gardner comes up with a loose ball. Charlie with the Euro step and trying to go up with the shot. It was blocked, and they call it jump ball. Coach Wild can't believe it. He thought there should have been a foul.
I couldn't believe it either. That should be a foul.
Well, they didn't call it. They called a jump ball. Asher agreed with Coach Wild, and the Rebels did not get the call there. It'll be silo ball on the alternating arrow, however. They inbound it. Kason Taylor just checked in, and it's passed back out front, stolen away. Driving the other end, Avalar misses the shot, but right there, Redwine can't get the follow. Another one, and a foul is whistled. As the Tigers just playing volleyball there with the basketball. See that, who are they going to get that one on? That was Kason Taylor with the foul. Free throw is no good from Jake Pierce. Bidding for his first points of the game is Pierce. Everybody back for Tuttle. Makes the second.
It's all right, Phil.
The lead is 14. Well, since that early run, the Rebels have played pretty even with the Tigers. That first quarter run kind of dug them a big hole. They've been fighting back for ever since. Gardner right side, dish to Daxter Thomas down to the baseline. Here's Proctor for 3. It's no good. Rebound into the hands of Tuttle. Tigers have it. They want to push it up. Avalar gives it off there to Mason Dennis. Now Overcash comes to retrieve for the Tigers. Working inside, and that ball's deflected, and it's going to be a travel called on Pierce. Like Cordell got a piece of that one to deflect it and kind of force the traveling violation on the turnover. 2:04 remaining here in the third quarter. Still just a 14-point deficit. Thomas, pass back out. Now Gardner at the free throw line, starts to drive in. Gives a little bump to the defender, and they call an offensive foul on Charlie. Force the contact. Gardner's called for his 4th, and the turnover gives Tuttle the ball back. And I think Cordell just picked up his 4th. Nope, actually they're going to call that one on Kason Taylor. Taylor's 2nd. It's the 5th silo team foul. Minute 42 to go in the third. Inbounds pass, looking for Clark, and Daxter Thomas got in there and got a hand on it, deflected it out of bounds. Silo inbounding, Tuttle inbounding on this end of the court. Driving shot, and there's an offensive foul. That time it was Daxter Thomas that takes the charge. Rebels doing a good job on the defensive end, Asher.
Yeah, if we keep this up, we might get in head.
Well, still a long way. Only giving up 5 in this quarter, but also the Rebels have only scored 10 to try to answer. Here's Proctor at the free throw line. Dribbles back out. Looking for help. Double teamed out near the top of the key. Toss over. Roberts. Baseline pass goes to Cordell. In traffic. Feeds back to Proctor. That one's deflected away and stolen. Here comes Tuttle in transition. Daxter trying to take another charge, and he's called for a block here. And Avalar is going to shoot free throws.
That's not a foul. Like
they called it.
If I was one of the players, I'd be confused.
Yeah. Some of them are. It's confusing at times. Asher's confused. Coach Weil, he's confused over there on the call. Thought that one should have been in charge. Avalar's going to hit both free throws. He's got 12 points now. Rebels have it back. Here's Proctor, baseline. Turnaround shot is no good. Rebound off to Clark. Outlet pass. That one stolen. As nice play there by Kason Taylor. Reached up with one hand to grab it out of the air. Now it's given right back. Avalar picks that one off. Down to Overcash. Trying to three. It's no good. Tapped back in is no good. Fighting for the rebound inside. They're going to call a jump ball. I don't know if anybody ever had full possession of it.
Every time we call it jump ball, I just jumping, try to get it.
Yeah?
I don't understand.
Don't know. Here's the inbounds. Goes to Clark and puts it up and in, and they call a foul on Proctor. And Connor just could not do anything about that. It's the inbounds pass. They toss it up to the 6'7" Clark, and he scores. Cotter just 6 foot. He's given up 7 inches to Clark, who makes the free throw. Tuttle's lead is back to 19 now. 30 seconds to go here in the period. Proctor out front. The ball's loose inside. Daxter diving for it. Roberts is fighting for it. Tuttle comes up with it, however. Here come the Tigers. They've got a chance at the final shot of the quarter. And there's a whistle, and well, it's going to be a foul called on Silo, and that's going to be free throws. 1-1 coming for somebody. Who's that one going against? That was Roberts is the one that gets charged on. That's his third. Said he was holding Clark inside, so he goes to the line and makes the free throw. Noah Clark, he's got a nice shooting touch for a 6'7" guy. The lead back to 20. Silo was hanging in there at 14, make it 21 now, but 7 points in a row by Tuttle. 4 seconds left. Down with it. Cordell fakes the three, takes one just before the horn, and that one bounces off the rim, no good. To end the third period. 45-24, the score. Tuttle on top, the 9th-ranked Tuttle Tigers, with a 21-point lead over Silo here after 3 quarters. And as I mentioned before, it's just been tough sledding. Tigers really good defensively, and they've had a tough time scoring as Silo. One quarter to play. Rebels down by 21 here. They'll take a massive comeback to try to erase this deficit. Here's Proctor. Now to Gardner, and they call a travel. Turnover gives it back to Tuttle now. With 7:45 and running, and there's a deflection and steal by Carter Parker. Parker still looking for his first points. Or actually, no, he did hit a 3 there in the third quarter. Steal by Tuttle. Coming back the other way, Avalar layup is good. Avalar's first field goal since the opening quarter. He got 14 now. Silo with it. Roberts. Now to Gardner, and his pass headed for the corner to Cordell was deflected out of bounds. Hayden Roberts triggers it in there. Parker's going to take a three out front and hit it. Carter finally got open for another one. That's his second three of the game. Cuts the lead back to 20. Foul whistled on the Rebels on a block. Let's see. They're going to call that one on Carter. Just his first. That's going to put Avalar to the line, and this is no good. Oh, almost didn't block him out. Rebels nearly made a mistake there. Avalar nearly got his own rebound. Shot inside is no good, and a whistle and a foul called on Silo. And going to walk to the other end, and Clark's going to shoot free throws. That's the 10th team foul. It's 2 shots from here on out. 4th foul on Hayden Roberts. Free throw was no good. Cason Taylor back in for Silo. Next one's good by Clark. Noah Clark, 1 out of 2 at the line. Rebels down with it. Here's Parker. That's a long three from the left wing. It's no good. Rebound tapped around. Ends up in the hands of Cordell underneath the basket. He's fouled trying to go back up with the shot. That's a tough place to be, right under the basket there.
Yeah, by a 6'7" player.
Yeah, but nowhere to really go because he was right under the goal and misses the free throw.
If I was Connor Cordell, I wouldn't go just shoot a layup on a 6'7". I'd try to shoot a mid-range.
Oh yeah, well, he had the rebound, was right underneath. Really didn't have much choice there as Cordell makes 1 out of 2 at the line. That's Connor's 9th point, or excuse me, 8th point. 1 out of 2 free throws. Inbounds pass for Tuttle. There's Avalar. Silo looking to trap. Work it down, Overcash. Inside, goes up in the paint and hits. Overcash, just his second bucket. Back down, Cordell. Oh, Gardner has it poked away from behind and stolen. Down with it. Oh, Redwine drives the right side of the lane, misses the shot, a lot of contact. Overcash, rebound, put back and scores. And they get a foul here on Proctor, I believe. Call the second on Kyler. Now all of a sudden Richie Overcash with a chance at the 3-point play. Makes it. Overcash, a tremendous baseball player. 3-point play there. Gives Tuttle a 25-point lead. Silo wants a timeout. 5:51 to go here, 4th quarter. This been one of the probably one of the toughest assignments opponent-wise for the Rebels yet this year. In this contest. Tigers athletic and long. And I figured it up, only giving up about 40 points a game against a pretty good schedule. Here's Parker, right side. His pass intended for Cordell, and it's intercepted. And they're going to get a foul on Silo. That's on Cordell. That may be, nope, that's a fourth. So he's got 4 now. I know Gardner's got 4. Roberts has 4. Still 5:42 to go. There may be a lot of people foul out of this one, Asher.
Yeah.
Overcash, shooting free throws, misses. Makes the second.
I don't know why we had to put some of the players that are that never play, like number 50 in.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Here's the Rebels with the basketball. Pass off on the right side. Silo trying to get something going offensively here. Proctor's going to try a 3 from the right side. Is no good. Cordell has the rebound, goes back up, and he's fouled. That's a good job getting that offensive rebound there.
Yeah.
Outfought the 6'7" guy inside. But missed the free throw. That's a chore in itself, trying to get the rebound when you got giving up 7 inches. Cordell's next one, and it's good. 1 out of 2 for Connor. Let's see. He's got 9. Down with that, taking another charge. Had 2 in the first 2 minutes of the game. I think that's the first one since, isn't it? 4th foul on Overcash. Parker down to Cordell. Cordell picks up his dribble. Now Charlie inside, goes up and scores. Finally able to get one in. So he got it in the paint. Fought through the contact and scored. Here's a drive, and they're going to call a block on Cordell, and they just teed him up. Well, that was his 5th anyway. Cordell not happy. Slapped the 4 after getting called for the block instead of the charge.
Wait, are Dale's boys playing after this game?
No, the Dale girls are. The Dale boys aren't in this tournament. So Cordell fouls out. It's going to be free throws. Should be 4 free throws now for Tuttle. A little bit of frustration on Connor's part there. He tried to take another charge. At the line is Garrett Redwine. Misses the first free throw. That's been about the only thing he's missed. Makes the second. Now he's going to have 2 more. With the technical. It's good.
But how many free throws are they going to get?
Well, 2 on the foul and 2 on the technical. So this will be the last one. Missed that one. Hey, 2 out of 4. The Tuttle basketball. 4:41 left here in the 4th quarter. Toss back out. Tuttle just content to run some time now. Tigers are headed for the championship game tomorrow night. Likely against Oklahoma Christian School in a top 10 showdown in Class 4A. Shot no good. Proctor tried to take a charge, didn't get the call. And there's a foul called on the putback. That'll be on Daxter Thomas. That'll be his 3rd. Free throws good by Overcash. Second one coming up. And it drops through. He's in double digits. 11 for Overcash now. Tuttle leads by 27. Silo with the basketball midway point of this fourth quarter. Here's Proctor dribbling out front. Gives off Gardner. Free throw line. Turns. Trying to go to the basket. And he's called for a travel. Like there was a lot of contact in there, but didn't get the call there. A little frustrated. Here comes Christian Vining checking in. He'll check in for Charlie. Now Tuttle breaks the press. Down with it, Avalar lost it out of his hands and out of bounds. Parker, Proctor, Vining, Taylor, and Thomas on the court for Silo here. Proctor drives, kicks out. Taylor now down to the baseline, and his pass back out front. Errant, and sails off the score table across the way. Tuttle working the basketball. Rebels chasing defensively here. There's Overcash. Back across. Parker. Now they try to trap. Kickoff. Overcash. Go inside. Shot is up. During the contact. Proctor going to be called for the foul. I believe that's his third. Going to have subs in for Silo here after the first free throw. Shot is up and good by Chad Everett. So Barrett Snap checks in. Sean Weaver checks in. Proctor and Parker are out. Next one's good by Everett. This time Kason Taylor dribbles down the end of the front court. Off to Weaver, left side. Now to Vining. They work around the perimeter. Now feed Daxter just inside the free throw line. Driving inside. Shot blocked. Rebound out to the Tigers. Back out front. Daxter, he tried to take it inside. Got that one blocked in the land of the Giants. Giving up about a foot in there as Clark was back in. 2:18 left. Tuttle playing keep away now. 5 new players get ready to check in for the Tigers as Kason Taylor picks up the foul there. It's 2:11 remaining. Oh, actually, they called that on Vining. Okay, so at the line it's going to be Noah Clark. Makes the first there. So subs in now for Tuttle. Next one coming up for Clark. And that one rims out, no good. Down with it. Snap. Gives off Taylor. Baseline jumper is no good there from Weaver. Rebound out to Vining. Back to Taylor. Hits the shot just inside the free throw line. Kason Taylor has the bucket. Now Tuttle gets the sub in for Clark, who checks out. First points for Kason Taylor today. Here's a steal. Christian Vining with the steal, taking it to the other end, and He knew he was going to draw the contact, tried to get the shot in. That's a nice little reverse move to try to get it up over the defender, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's going to the line, shooting 2 for Christian, and he gets the nice little roll there. Evan Hammond checking in the game for Silo. Here's the next one from Vining, is good. So Christian with a couple of free throws here. Minute and a half left. Tigers working the basketball. Oh, a steal. Steal by Hammond. Feeds Vining. Layup is no good, but he is hammered. And, ooh, he got hit hard into the wall at the end of the court. And Coach Weil goes running out there along with Connor Cordell as Vining may be injured as he got hammered going in for that layup. And there's not much room down there on the baseline. It went hard into the wall, the padded wall, and, well, trainers out there to look at Christian. Minute 22 remaining. So Vining was fouled going to the basket, and a lot of people down there checking him over. And let's see. The trainer here at Cashin got down there quickly.
Is he knocked out or something?
I think he's conscious or whatever, but it's like maybe a leg injury as he collided with the wall and went down. He definitely conscious. They're looking at his leg. So.
Well, was that a brick wall?
Yeah, that's a brick wall, but it's got a pad on it.
But if he hit the brick wall, I think he would probably.
Yeah, that's
I don't think he'll survive.
That's all right. I mean, it's got a pad down there, so that cushions some of the contact there. That's why they got those pads down there on the end of the court to cushion the contact. And looking at Christian's leg, I believe.
He's probably not going to play basketball.
We'll see. We're not speculate on any injuries right now. Well, they take a look at Christian Vining here. Minute 22 left here in the fourth quarter. Tuttle up 61-35 over Silo. Don't forget, we'll have action here tomorrow on SiloRebels.tv as it's going to be a third place game for the boys. That will be a 5:30 start time. 5:30 scheduled start time in the third place game for the boys. The Rebels will likely face Fairview. The Yellow Jackets play Oklahoma Christian later tonight. Heavy underdogs in that game. And then in the girls' championship, it's going to be Silo against Dale for the girls' championship. Now they're going to help Christian off the court. Carry him over there as it's a leg injury, but I'll take a look at him over there on the sideline as substitute comes in. I think it's going to be Chris Rowland checking in the game. Check the Silo lineup here. It's Chris Rowland's going to shoot the free throws. Rowan had a bucket off the bench last night, yesterday's game. So Rowan, left-hand shot is up and good. Comes in cold off the bench and automatically hits the free throw. Here's the next one, and it's good as well. Made them both. And, they must have called that an intentional. Yeah, I guess so. I guess they called that an intentional foul. So Sato gets the 2 free throws and the ball after the foul on Vining. Rebels have it. Weaver, pass back out front. It's stolen. Here comes Tuttle headed to the other end, missing the layup. Baxter Thomas has the rebound. Pass all the way down to Barrett Snap in the front court. Gives it out to Daxter Thomas. And there is the 3 on the way. Hammond hits it. Evan drains the 3. Under a minute to go. Rebels with 5 straight. There's a steal. Daxter pass in front. Oh, Weaver misses the close range shot. Sato had cut it under 20. Here's coming to the other end. Driving layup, no good. Barrett Snap rebound. Rebels down offensively. Snap bounces it out. Weaver for 3 from the corner. Misfires. Tuttle with the board. 28 seconds left. Tigers could just run out the clock if they want, but they're going to attack the basket and hit the running layup. Sato has it back. So the Rebels may have the final shot here. See if they wait for it. Weaver to Snap. 7 seconds to go. Now out to Weaver. He's going to try one from 23 feet. Hard off the back iron, and the rebound to Tuttle to end the game. 63-40 is the final. Sato drops to 9-6 on the season. Tuttle improves to 11-5, ranked number 9 in the state in Class 4A, and sets up a potential top 10 showdown with Oklahoma Christian tomorrow night for the tournament championship game here in Cashion. For the Rebels, let's see. So I add up the scoring totals quickly.
Who do you think they'll play against?
Do what?
Who do Dale play against?
Dale is in this contest.
Yeah.
Dale girls are playing Cashion. Final scoring numbers look like this for Sato tonight. Connor Proctor ends up with 12 points to lead the way, all those coming in the first half. Connor Cordell scored 9. 6 for Carter Parker. 4 for Charlie Gardner. Evan Hammond added 3. Then 2 points apiece for Christian Vining and Kason Taylor to round out the Silo total in this one. For Tuttle, Garrett Redwine was the leading scorer, 18 points. And also in double digits, Gabe Avalar scored 14 for Tuttle. So it'll be Silo boys playing for third place, 5:30 tomorrow, and more than likely against Fairview in that contest for third place here in this County Line Invitational. And then the championship game tomorrow night. The Lady Rebels going to more than likely another matchup with Dale expected tomorrow night, 7 p.m. the title game here from Cashion in the tournament finals. So that's going to about do it from Cashion today. For my man Asher, I'm Kevin Farr saying so long until tomorrow. We'll be back on 5:30, the scheduled start time for boys action in the tournament third place game.